Hey everybody, I'm here with Ahmed Ahmed.
What's up, Pary?
And Pary.
What's up, Pary?
I'm doing well, man. So you're headlining here at Mark Lee's Comedy Castle, dude. Thank you so much for doing this, by the way.
Yeah, man, my pleasure. Let's see what comes. Let's see how crazy we can get.
But I was so like when I saw your poster out there, I was like, oh, like he's real. And I know I kept telling it the whole time. I kept telling this before we got in here, but I was like, oh, he's real. And I was like, and he talks and he shakes hands. And I was like, holy crap. Because I'm used to seeing you like on a TV.
Can you believe this? He's fanning out right now.
I am. I try to hold it.
People don't fan out on me. So this
don't?
This is the first time, yeah.
This is the first time?
Yeah, man.
I
had a guy come up to me the other day and he goes, hey, Ahmed Ahmed, I'm a big fan. I go, thanks. He goes, you used to be a comedian, right?
Oh.
Used
to be. Oh, shit.
I was like, nah, just Wednesdays in Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like, in my head, I was like, I need to get on fucking Netflix.
You are, though.
I have a documentary that I directed on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I don't have my own special. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Was that fun working with Netflix, though? Cause
yeah, I got lucky. I happened to, the documentary is called Just Like Us. It's
if you haven't seen it already, it's absolutely incredible.
It's on Netflix. Our contract with Netflix is about to expire. So if you haven't seen it, go to Netflix and check it out.
I'm gonna raise the brightness a little bit. Let me move it closer because they want to see you.
Yeah, man, get closer. I'm friendly with the CEO actually.
What, of Netflix?
Of Netflix. Just friendly with them. We don't talk daily. I just.
Oh, so you don't text me like, hey, want to get a drink?
No, it's not that kind of friendship. But I met him through mutual friends, and then we just kind of stayed connected.
Okay.
And then I bumped into him at the Greenwich Hotel in New York City in the lobby. I was leaving a meeting, he was coming out of another one. I was leaving a meeting, he was about to start one. And it was like, hey, what's up? And then he just asked about my documentary. Whatever happened to that doc? And I said,
he knows about that? Like, he's a CEO, you probably imagine. Like,
he knew it through a friend of a friend.
That's still pretty cool, though, because like, you gotta imagine all these Netflix projects. And he was like...
Yeah, well, this was right. I mean, Netflix was really starting to
take off.
Yeah, but it was all timing, man. It was in the right place at the right time. I just had a little window of opportunity to tell him about the situation of our doc, and then he was like, he was asking me like, what are you doing with it? And I jokingly said I'd love to get it on Netflix, and he was like, oh. And he like emailed his assistant.
Like, hey, you know, it'd be great if you put this everywhere on your website. And he was like,
he emailed his assistant right there, and 2 weeks later we were on Netflix. So, you know,
whoa, that's awesome.
But that's like a Halley's Comet. That only happens once every 75 years. I don't think I can reach out to him again. He's too swamped and inundated. But you never know.
It was amazing. Like, you just saw him in person. Like, do you recognize him the moment you saw him? Like, were people like swarming him?
No, bro. He's like a normal guy. He's like a CEO of a company. He's not like famous. But I met him at like friends' birthday parties and shit like that. He was just
what? Really?
Yeah.
Do you meet celebrities like that often? Just
no
CEOs and just like, oh hey man, like casually.
I don't live in LA anymore.
Oh really? Where do you live? I didn't know where you lived anyway.
I moved to Malaysia a year ago.
Why? Just tired of Americans?
Fucking tired of America, bro. No. I'm American. I'm a proud American.
Were you born here?
I just wanted a change of pace. And so yeah.
Were you born here?
I was born in Egypt.
Where in Egypt?
Right outside of Cairo, in a little town called Helwan.
So when did you move here? How old were you?
You should have done your research.
I know.
Go on Wikipedia, bitch. It's all there.
I know, but like I never thought this would even happen.
Oh, well then let's cut. Come back with.
I know. I should have.
I'm joking. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm sorry, man.
We can riff. Normally, when you do an interview, people.
You come prepared. Yeah, I didn't.
A little prepared, like, oh, I went online. I researched his credits. I found out his body of work. I did a.
Don't use this as a reference.
I did a Wikipedia vibe. I wanted to find out where he was born and how much money he makes, and is he broke yet? And
you broke yet?
Have a house. Wikipedia, bro. Wikipedia.
Does Wikipedia says you're broke?
No.
How accurate are those celebrity websites, like Celebrity Net Worth?
I don't follow them. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not on there. Hell if I should know.
I don't know. I barely follow myself, bro.
What is the craziest like story that you have performing at like just anybody you can come up with right now? Like you never had like someone fan out in front of you? I'm surprised.
No, not like this.
Yeah.
Not like this. Not like this. It's a little creepy, to be honest with you. A little creepy.
Yeah, this is our first time meeting, by the way. We don't know each other, nothing like that. I literally just showed up with a camera, and I was like, hey, do you want to do? He's like, yeah, sure. I was like, really? And he was like, yeah.
He's like, can I interview you after
What?
the show?
Yeah.
For half an hour, and I said, no, let's do it before the show. So we have 7 more minutes. Let's wrap this up because the show's about to start. Ask me some like legit questions so we can have like an awesome dialogue.
What do you have on your rider? Anything crazy?
On my rider?
Yeah.
Grape juice, soda, and lime.
Oh, that's it? You don't have like only green M&Ms, like nothing like that?
And not the bottle, just like one glass.
Where's your favorite place to perform?
Anywhere that people like to laugh.
Really?
It's universal.
Like that's probably the best answer. I did not see that coming at all.
Anywhere that people like to laugh. It could be anywhere. I've performed in like 35, 40 countries. I lost count. But yeah, man, laughter is universal.
Do you think that you can only appeal to a certain audience? Because I've been booked as a Indian comic. Like, did that ever happen to you? Where it's like Brown Day, and then did they get you on there?
No, I mean, I think my comedy has become a little bit more universally accepted. Whereas when I first started out, it was like directed toward Arabs and Middle Easterners and Muslims. But now, I mean, unlike tonight's probably, there's going to be 300 people here. I would say 99% will be Arab and or Muslim.
I mean, that's because Dearborn's like right here. That's to be expected. But like,
as I've gotten older now, my comedy's been transcended a little bit more universally.
How different is your stand-up from when you first started? To like, do you still talk about the same things?
You'll see tonight.
That is true. Yeah, I can't ask too much. I will be in that audience.
Captain fucking Inquisitive over here, man.
I mean, there's certain. What do you want people to know about you that they don't? Like, what's something that like just by looking at you I wouldn't be able to guess?
I can cook. I'm not a trained chef.
Like what can you cook?
I can anything. Just put it in front of me and I'll cook it. Really?
What's your favorite dish to like? What's your best dish? Not favorite. Like, what is something you make and people go like, wow, this is some good shit.
I've been making this Malaysian dish. It's my own version of what they call nasi lemak, which is like a coconut rice, I believe. So I kind of do my own version with like marinated either meat or chicken, and then put my own spices and top it off with a fried egg.
Damn, okay, I can't cook for shit, so there's nothing about that I can relate to in the slightest. What are you doing in terms of like TV shows? Do you ever want to like start your own?
I'm living in Malaysia, trying to produce some film and television over there, so we'll see what happens.
Can it translate like over here?
I hope that's the idea.
So I don't know about like producing or anything TV, but like when you make something, like do you only make it for like the people in that area, or do you make it because like so people are making TV shows? Do they make like LA TV shows, or do they make?
No, that would be a ridiculous approach. You know, you always want to make something that's universally appealing. So yeah, for everybody.
But then what do you do? Because like a lot of my jokes are directly. What's up?
Hello, how you doing,
sir?
How you
doing? Thanks for having me.
All right, last question I want to ask you.
Ask.
What advice would you give me as a young stand-up comic? Like, what's one thing you did wrong, and what one thing that like you wish that you could have done differently in your come up?
Never ask headliners to do interviews before.
No. The moment you said
Seriously.
never ask, I was like, oh shit.
Never ask a headliner 20 minutes before they go on stage. Hey, can I interview you for what?
I said let's do it after.
I can't do it after.
I know. You actually have shit. I don't know.
I would say just write as much as you can. Get up on stage as much as you can. You know, that's the beauty of LA and New York, especially New York. You can get up on stage multiple times a night, multiple times a week. So, and just write and just try to be original. Try to talk about, you know, a lot of people are talking about the same thing, but it's how you say it. So it's your point of view, it's your cadence, it's you know, how you interact with the audience, it's your comfortability on stage too. You know, or not. Being uncomfortable can be funny as well. So there's no secret. It's whatever works for you, I think. But it takes, you know, a handful of years to you know, get your chops. So I would say, you know, give it a good 5 to 7 years. build up like a good 20, 30 minutes of, you know, strong material, maybe an hour if you're that fast of a writer, and just keep getting up on stage. Some people end up becoming writers as well, so it's not always about being a stand-up. A lot of people will start out as writers and then become stand-up comics, or they start out as stand-up comics and know that they don't have the stage presence that's required for stand-up comedy, so they become writers. So
which do you like?
Find your lane.
You like performing more or writing more?
I'm more of a performer. I'm not a good writer. I'll say that for the record. I'm not a great comedy writer, but I think I'm a really good performer. I like the art of, you know,
getting on stage
tricking people into laughing. Like, and it's just by one little word or sound effect or batting an eyelash the right way. It could be one little tiny inflection that you use in a word or whatever that can make people laugh, and that's an art. That's an art to be able to do that, to make people laugh, to make people cry. That's not an easy thing.
You're telling, I just started doing this, so I know it's not an easy thing. For you, it's probably really easy because you do this all the time.
No, it's not easy.
You do this all the time.
Every night I find new things, and
even now?
No 2 nights. I just said every night I find 2 things. No 2 nights are ever the same.
That's probably what makes it interesting, though, right? Like that's how you keep going.
Yeah.
What would you do if not stand up?
Cook.
Well, yeah. Ahmed Ahmed, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thank you for coming out.
Yo, best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Keep it up.
Right.
Keep
Stay
watching.
fresh, stay golden.
Keep watching. AhmedAhmed.com.